Now that's a pretty sweet shot. This is the DJI Mavic Air 2. The new drone from DJI boasts some pretty awesome upgrades over its predecessor. There's the obvious stuff, like the longer battery life and a compact yet robust design. But what I really want to focus on is its AI, specifically Active Track 3.0 and Advanced Pilot Assist Systems 3.0, APAS for short. Because as a video producer like myself, to have a drone navigate without my assistance to get the best shot is a godsend, especially when I'm my own crew. DJI says these two AI features will map out its surroundings during flight much better than the previous models, even in complex environments like cities, where there are tons of objects like trees, signs, light posts, you name it. Its vision sensors, which are located in the front, back, and bottom, can sense objects from around 24 meters away. To add, Mavic Air 2 has two follow modes: trace, where it follows from behind, or parallel, where, you guessed it, it follows parallel to the subject. So I tested it out, and let me tell you, these upgraded features are pretty sweet, but with some hiccups. For test 1, I biked throughout downtown Oakland to see if the Mavic Air 2 can keep up while I cut corners throughout the city. To be completely honest, I really thought this would ultimately fail. There are tons of objects that would pass, or pass me, on my ride. Cars that would zoom by, trees hanging over the street, signs, streetlights. That's a lot. But to my surprise, it worked flawlessly, even on my very first run. The Mavic Air 2 followed me with ease throughout the streets of Oakland. It even kept up as I sped through some parts of my test. That sounds great, right? Well, I had the drone set to trace, so I wanted to see DJI's other setting, parallel, and see how that works. And on its first run, it ran right into a tree and got stuck. The drone didn't even stand a chance. Sadly, I didn't have a recording, so I tested it again on parallel. And this time, it lost track of me while I passed under a tree. So trace mode, great. Parallel mode, although a better shot in my opinion, is a bit suspect. For the next test, I cycled fast down a long straightaway to see if A, the Mavic Air 2 can keep up, and B, avoid a few obstacles along the way. In trace mode, again, it worked great. I was booking pretty quick down the straightaway, and the Air 2 kept up with me just fine. But in parallel, check out the footage. All right, it took me 20 minutes to find the and hit pretty hard. But let's do some more tests. So maybe I was going too fast. So I tested it again in parallel mode, but going at a cruising speed, and it lost me again. Luckily, it didn't get stuck in a tree, thank God. So trace mode, amazing. Parallel mode, not so much. Granted, the vision sensors are located only in the front, back, and bottom of the Air 2, not on the sides, like the Mavic Pro. So I can see how parallel mode can have problems. It was pretty magical to watch the Mavic Air 2 follow me as I pedaled throughout downtown Oakland during sunset. Even bystanders would stand in awe, questioning who was navigating it. That in itself forgives the shortcomings the Air 2 has in parallel mode. If DJI keeps it up with its upgrades like they did, I can't wait for the next version. So tell me what you think about the new Active Track and APAS 3.0 in the comments below. Peace out, and always, Gizmodo forever.